Good Thursday evening, everyone. We had some surprise isolated thunderstorms out there today, most of which are gone. There's one that's just to the northwest of Waterloo up in Tennessee now, and that's going to drop probably west of our viewing area. Yeah, you've probably seen that light show over there, May, bringing that up. Again, the disturbance coming in was a little stronger than anticipated. I will tell you, I ignored the mesoscale models that came out last night. They showed like 3 times as much thunderstorm activity that we had, but I guess it was half right, so that made me half wrong. So that's kind of the way it goes. Summertime thunderstorms out there, but we did have some wind damage up near Hazel Green, also east of Rogersville, in around Coxie, had some power outages there. Big storm over Pulaski. I think a lot of that, they had some trees down, but a lot of that was probably due to significant lightning. The other thing today is a lot of the lightning was actually happening about 10 to 15 miles away from the main thunderstorm. So let's take a look at that one last thunderstorm we have. I mentioned Waterloo. This is north of Waterloo. We're just about ready to go over the Pickwick Dam up there in Tennessee. Nothing severe, just a lot of lightning, and this too will go away. A live view of the shoals right now. We're looking basically to the east towards the city of Decatur. Not much going on there. So about that dry. Yeah, I didn't get anything, Jameson. But yeah, this was kind of one of those sneak attacks by Mother Nature out there, bringing in the rain. And there was some heavy rain out there, but some areas didn't get anything. Ooh, you can see the moon coming up here on a Decatur camera. Man, I bet that looks good. Last night, the moon was amazing. As it was coming up, it had a bright orange to it. So I'm thinking it's probably the same tonight because we have the same atmosphere, really, weak boundaries coming through, but we still have a little smoke and haze out there, and that's really what gives you the colors when it comes to sunset and sunrise and the moonrise, too. I'm going to have to step out the door here and check it out here in just a few seconds. Well, minutes after we get done with this. Temperatures, where we had a lot of rain, Pulaski, we're probably seeing some fog out there. We're likely going to see fog in Rogersville. East Limestone, actually Western Limestone County is going to see some fog down into northern Lawrence County and probably up towards Hazel Green, north of Harvest, those areas that picked up some heavier rain today. Those are your likely areas for fog tonight, but a slow cool down. As we kind of rewind here, the model guidance didn't do that great job, but you know, look at that. It's picking up that area near Waterloo, so it's actually doing a pretty good job. Did better than I did, I will tell you that. Yeah, Ashley, I just talked about on Butternegg Road, we had a really small thunderstorm there around 4:40 this afternoon, and it just collapsed and sent out a microburst. So probably looking at 60-mile-an-hour microburst there. And I did post video on my Facebook page of that. Couple of trees, more than a few trees down there. So again, boy, those are sneaky. They just the storm just collapses and then it's out. And that's the same thing that happened near Coxie. The storm just collapsed and that was it. I actually saw it in the 3-dimensional radar. You could see the tops went from about 40,000 feet to 20,000 feet in 10 minutes time, and then even dropped even more over another 5 minutes. So overnight tonight, just a little fog where we had some heavier rainfall. And then other than that, no big issues out there. Tomorrow by noon, we're already at 85 to 89 degrees. No, don't watch him, Jamerson. And as we could, he missed it too, by the way. He missed it. Everybody missed it. By 7 o'clock tomorrow evening, high school football looking warm. It'll be warm out there, close to 80 degrees still. But once we get the sun down, the temperatures will drop a little bit slower than they have lately. We're talking upper 60s and low 70s. But overall, we have some comfortable weather out there. Here is a quick look at the nation. We've got this Pacific tropical moisture coming up through the Intermountain West, and it's interacting with this upper level low that's northeast of Sacramento near Lake Tahoe tonight. And then we've got the heavier rain down in the Bahamas and into South Florida. But you can kind of see that sliver of energy still riding through west of the shoals tonight. Here's your forecast tonight, 62, mostly clear, some patchy fog where we had heavier rain and a north wind kind of taking over, but most of the wind tonight is going to be calm. A north wind tomorrow, mostly sunny, 91 degrees, a hot and dry day. Sunset probably closer to like 6:57, 6:59. Here's your 10-day forecast. And I will tell you, we're starting to trend up with a chance of rain at least a week from today. It's showing up. So this dry stretch of weather is probably going to last through Tuesday. I have the most confidence with that. It could trend towards Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So we could see a setup where we get these daily rain chances coming late next week, and that'll cut those temperatures back. Probably cooler than what we have now, which is 88 on Thursday. I'm going to go ahead and end this with the commercial break. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Again, when there's not a whole lot of weather going on, we're going to kind of keep it short unless there's something else to talk about. And there's not much else to talk about. I did have a gentleman send me a picture of what he believes is a meteorite. I'm no meteorite expert. I'm a meteorologist, but I'm more into the storms and rain and stuff like that. But maybe we'll get Bill Cook, who'll be able to, from Marshall Space Flight Center, be able to figure that out for us. So again, I posted that on my page too, but you never know with meteorites. I think he said he was digging in his garden and he found it. But that's on my page if you want to look it up. We're going to run this commercial break, and then we'll get out of here. I appreciate you guys tuning in. It says we'll be right back, but we won't. I'm gone.